there, my name is Pasquale and I'm bringing you this emergency cryptocurrency update. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button right now and also that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload. So there is something interesting happening in Bitcoin right now, and there are quite a few things I want to mention in this video. And I personally, last night, really late last night, found myself a really interesting place to enter into a short. So I opened a interesting short, $400,000 short with currently has a profit of about $4,000. There has been a really nice impulse, and right now I'll pull my stop into profit. So I'm gonna get myself a free trade, and if it plays out, I'll make, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, we'll see. But that's a really nice one. That's a really tasty one. I'm gonna show it to you in this video. And again, if you wanna be trading yourself, look no further than Bybit. I personally love Bybit. I have over $250,000 with Bybit just for active trading. And using my link down in the description, which you can find down in the description, you'll get up to $4,100 in free bonuses with Bybit. So go ahead, go into the description of this video, click my link, open an account, deposit money into it, and get an incredible bonus. And also for a limited time, a 30% discount on all of the commissions. And yeah, by the way, Grollo trading floor, it's still there, it's still here, we're still trading every day. And please let me know down in the comments, whom do you think out of all the participants is going to be the winner of Grollo Trading Show, who's gonna take the grand prize back home. And yeah, let me know, make some noise in the comments. And as always, please like the video, because it's a lot easier to like a video than to create these videos, to be honest. It's a lot of stuff goes into them, and when I see a lot of likes, it actually motivates me to create these each single day, research the market, and feed you good information. So like the video, make some noise down in the comments. Thank you very much in advance. And without any further ado, let's just jump right into the price action. So as for my short trade, basically we all know this whole situation that is happening, and we're currently in the middle of this squeeze right here that could potentially become a squeeze to have a breakout in either direction. So for this instance, I actually went to an hourly chart late last night, and I found myself a very beautiful squeeze right here, just like that, and just approximately like that. And what I did was I basically simply traded into trend, so to speak, this breakout right here, like super early, starting from here. So it got rejected first, but then some volume showed up and we finally broke it right here. So this was why my entry price right here, and my stop loss was a bit above right there, and right now I just pulled it into profit. So if it goes, and it's retracing quite heavily right now, so if it goes against me really fast, then I'll be just tapped out with pretty much a small profit of like $500. But nonetheless, at some point I had like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 here in profit overnight, and right now it's retracing, so we'll see exactly what happens. But again, the technical target of this kind of a trade could be quite deep. So it would have been, you know, halfway to the technical target. So the technical target could be like 37,300. But remember that oftentimes, and 60% of the time, the target is not really met of these kinds of formations. So if you're taking some kind of this high risk trade, always manage your risk, so that you don't end up being one of those losing traders constantly, because the market you're trying to predict the smallest market frequencies in this kind of an instance, and it's super high risk. So number one, go down in the description of this video and or go to thomascrollo.com, become one of my students, and learn how to manage your risk, how to understand these structures properly, how to understand major trend, how to read the market sentiment, etc., and only then actually put your real money at risk after going through my method of practice trading, of 3 stages of practice, my methodology, because I've designed a very special methodology of practicing that will show you whether you're even ready for real money trading. So be smart and go for my complete program at thomascrollo.com. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is why did we see this kind of an incredible hike in Bitcoin, even though our current geopolitical situation is quite terrible? And quite honestly, there are quite a few reasons, but one of the main speculative reasons is that there is a huge demand from Russia and Ukraine for cryptocurrencies right now, because everybody is going absolutely crazy, and they're trying to pull their funds right out of Ukraine and out of Russia. And if Russia is being disconnected from SWIFT in the way of sanctions, so they're going to be actually creating a huge amount of demand for cryptocurrencies. So this could have been the same, this main reason for it. But again, as mentioned previously, should we really be that very happy right now seeing this? kind of a positive effect on cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrencies actually ignoring the current geopolitical situation. And to be honest, kind of yes. So it definitely is some kind of a positive effect, and especially us seeing this crazy volume right here. But at the same time, we still, in terms of technicalities, we still should see this kind of a climb at least above this yellow resistance line right here. This is just in terms of the technicals. But what I wanted to also share with you in this video is the current whale presence at the exchanges, which actually is going even higher and higher right now. So whales could be in for a trick yet again. And remember that a lot of the times when we saw incredible increases in whale presence at the exchanges, we also saw some kind of a sell-off. So is it going to be another one of these instances, or are we going to see another one like this that we saw here, where there was a huge whale presence drop and nothing actually influenced the price? This could have been, this could actually be the repetition of this instant right here. So this is something we'll check out and see what happens. But really, the most important thing that I really wanted to mention in this video is not about the whale presence, because if we take a look at the whales and check their biggest whale accounts and wallets, then you will find out again they're really not selling and they're more inclined to accumulate, just as I've mentioned in previous videos. So not really that big of a deal for us currently. What I want to show you is this chart right here, which is Bitcoin realized loss chart. So this is something that I found online. A lot of other YouTubers have been talking about this, and I really wanted to put it into my own video as well and actually just mention it to you guys, because I think that this is a very interesting indication of what is potentially to come in a long-term perspective from this moment onwards. So basically, Bitcoin realized loss is basically an identification, an indicator of where people are, selling at a loss or and are actually taking a loss. So whenever we see an all-time high and then a quick drop down, that's where a lot of people who have been getting into prices at an all-time high are getting out with a huge loss. So that's usually where the biggest loss is. And then you see some bigger losses through this bear run, so to speak. And this is after the Chinese food. So we saw this wave right here, which was you could say it was wave 1. Then this wave right here, which we could call wave 2. This could be wave 3, and then finally this could be wave 4. And after wave 5, we actually have taken off to actually hit the new all-time high. So if we see the current situation in this bear run right here, then we can consider this to be a wave 1, just like we had this one right here. Then the next one being wave 2, just like we had this one right here, very similar. Then wave 3, which is again a big one but smaller than the first one, just like we had this one right here. So wave 3. Then finally wave 4 right here, which we had this one right here, which is smaller. And then finally wave 5, which coincides with this wave 5 before taking off into upward direction. So this is, the history is repeating itself. And as we can see, the amount of realized losses is quite huge. So this could be the time when, there is no more sellers and only hodlers left to actually push the price above. So, but remember, again, if you really want to be going into a big long with a big expectation, again, taking some short trade, a long trade here and there with small expectations, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to be going into a big one, just like myself, I'm going to be looking at least to go past 41,000, 42,000 right here. But certainly you can find a lot of interesting things to trade in this flag formation that is currently happening right now. So that's my take on the current situation. Please do let me know down in the comments whether you agree with me or you don't agree with me. Always happy to read each single one of your comments. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio!